welcome back to another episode of White Ram Aerial Ram Chat. I am Brock. It's April 2nd, 2025. I'm doing this video almost 51 years ago to the date, and at the same time, about 1 p.m., a tornado in 1974 came through and destroyed this part of the town, Monticello, Indiana. What you're going to be looking at first is the post office. That's been there since late 1800s. It pretty much survived fairly well. A lot of these other buildings were completely destroyed and then had to be rebuilt, including the courthouse right there, as the courthouse that was built after our original courthouse was destroyed by the tornado. It's gaudy. They got orange walls, like burnt orange walls, brick walls on the inside. You can tell it's definitely designed and built in the 70s. Interesting. It's got ashtrays still in there. When they installed it, when they built it, ashtrays are still in the wall. That area that we just seen, it was destroyed by the tornado. There was other buildings there. They turned it into a failing strip mall now, but there's several businesses back there that serve the community, but it's not thriving, that area. There's a movie theater back there. This is we call it the courthouse, but it's the White County building. But it's got most of the county offices in it, and the courts. What you're looking at the lower part of the screen right now is the prosecutor's office currently, and we're going to fly over to what was originally the city hall, which was turned into the fire department, and then turned back into the city hall after they built a new fire department. Over many years that happened. A lot of this was destroyed when the tornado came through and obviously rebuilt. There was some damage, all that. This is the new White County Community Corrections building that we're looking at here. We're not going to fly near it. In the state of Indiana, you can't fly over correctional facilities, all that, so we're not going to fly over it. Now, the steeple on this church in that tornado, and part of this church that we're going towards, did get destroyed in that tornado and had to be rebuilt. And when we come up to it, we're just going to circle around and do kind of a view of the entire area. I call it my town, my city. A lot of people say it's a small town. It's just perfect for me. I'd prefer not to live anywhere bigger. But look at that cross on there. Looking out that way is over the river and the lakes that we have in our area. And you can see the blue standpipe that I've did a video on before. Now we'll just take a fly down Broadway or US 24. Tobacco shop on the right. The post office there on the left, and you can see where it's being under construction. They pretty much gutted the whole thing, knocked down the exterior walls, and now they're rebuilding it. Apparently, for many years, there was some water leakage nobody noticed, and a lot of stuff got damaged in the process. A lot of books had to be thrown away, but they're fixing that now. And kind of just a view of the homes in the local area. The factory in the background behind the water tower is Ball, and they make aluminum cans there for your Mountain Dew, for all kinds of products, beer, pop. They make over 1 million, I think it's over 1 million cans a day there is what gets processed out. So if you look on your aluminum cans and it says Ball, there's probably a good chance they came from that factory right there. View with local sound. You can tell in this area just to the left on the bottom of the screen, there used to be like a train stop there. Now the train still does come through there. Oh, here lately it's been a couple times a week, but there's no like train station stop there anymore. And that's pretty much it. We're going to avoid flying over that correctional facility. And we'll come up to the green roof, and that's the Monticello Municipal Building. It's the water department, police department, the mayor's office, and all that moved back over to the city hall building. Got to find police in our town. They're really focused on community policing and not just locking people up and throwing them away. This bridge right here in the 74 tornado is actually featured on the History Channel. So I can't say this bridge specifically, but the bridge that this one replaced, the Washington Street Bridge, actually had a Volkswagen van on it that tornado picked up and threw into the river. And I've actually seen that on the History Channel. That bridge was built about 5 years ago, just to the south of where the other bridge was. You have the Bell Tower Apartments on the right, and then this orangish, yellowish colored building is the Carnegie Library that was built way back in the day. It's now currently the White County Museum. Some of my great grandpa's stuff from World War II is actually in there. So I've been in there and seen it. Free to the public. You can go in. I think Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 is when they're open. Anybody can go in and look around. Here's my little town. Just a view of it. Real nice community. I appreciate you all watching. Thank you very much.